So today we're going to talk about metallic bonds.
Topic is metallic bonds. Goal. I can explain properties of metallic bonds.
Now here's the information you need to know about metallic bonds. If you look at your digital notebook on the next slide where it says digital or metallic bond practice, this is where this chart that I want to show you on the slide is what you need to fill out this information on your practice sheet. So you need to know that the bond formation, electrons are delocalized among metal atoms. It occurs between two metals. The type of structure is an electron C. The physical state is it's a solid at room temperature. Melting point is very high. It is not soluble in water, or it does not mix in water. And it does conduct electricity. Other properties you need to know: it's malleable, ductile, lustrous, or you can put it in any shape you want, and they tend to be shiny. So the type of structure is electron C. So ionic bonds either gain or lose electrons. Covalent bonds share electrons. Metallic bonds have a sea of electrons, or the electrons are just kind of everywhere. And this gives it its properties. So it conducts heat very well. You need to know that heat causes the electrons to move faster, and the bumping of these electrons with each other, since it's just a sea of electrons, makes it transfer the heat. That's why metal gets very warm very fast, especially in the summer. So you also need, I'm just going to quickly go through this stuff. It does conduct electricity, and that is because it's a sea of electrons. The electrons are free to move, and they experience a force towards the positive end, which sends that current through it. It's malleable and ductile because it's a sea of electrons. So since they're just kind of floating around, it's easier for it to move. It does have a high melting point because they are free to move, so they're not going to want to let go as easily, so it'll take more energy for it to melt. They do have a relatively high density because the metallic lattices are close packed with that sea of electrons. And then the definition that you need to know for metallic bonding, you need to make sure you underline that and know that it is a rigid framework of cations immersed in a sea of electrons that serve as the cement holding the three-dimensional cationic network together. So make sure you fill out that chart on your practice page for metallic bonds. And if you have any questions, let me know.